Good afternoon. I'm Ashley Tam, and I am a team Beachbody coach, and I'm also a Country Heat Live certified trainer. And I am recording today and coming to you to talk about finding your why. And so first I wanted to just tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Lexington, Kentucky with my husband, Matt. We've been married for 11 years. We first got a dog together. Her name is Casey, and she was 5 years old when we adopted her, and now she is 18. And then we have our daughter, Courtney, who is 9, and we have Caroline, who is 4. And I work at the University of Kentucky full-time. I'm the marketing director for the technology department, and so my job here at UK is to communicate to students, faculty, and staff the technology that they're going to use while they're on campus. And I've been working at the University of Kentucky for 11 years. And prior to that, I was at a staffing agency, and I got my degree in marketing here at UK, and that's where I met my husband. So when I graduated, I started working at the staffing agency, and there I met several people through networking. I was doing an account manager position, and so I was networking and meeting people, and I met a girl, and she worked in a cosmetic industry, and she promoted a cosmetic line and introduced me to network marketing. And that was my first time I had been in network marketing. She talked about how in network marketing you can set your own hours, and it's flexible, and you can reach different income levels, and you can stay at home with your kids. And at the time I wasn't really sure if that was something I was going to want to do. I wasn't married and I didn't have kids, but I thought it sounded like a good option in case it was something I wanted to do later. And so I worked with that cosmetic company and promoted them for a few years, and then I didn't have a passion for it. I didn't have a big why of why I was doing it. I was just doing it for kind of fun to get the discount on the products, but there wasn't really anything behind it. And so then I started working at UK, and I continued to get those products for half off, and I got married. I started getting my MBA. I got my MBA at Morehead State University. And when we got married, there was another company that sold kitchen tools, and so I wanted everything in that package. And so I signed up to promote the kitchen tools again because I love discounts, and I wanted that big kit of all that stuff. But their technology wasn't very good, and I didn't really have a why. I was kind of hoping it would get me to cook a little bit more, but it didn't. And so I had issues with their online service, and so I pretty much ended up doing that. And then I had Courtney, and I found a company that had the cutest kids' clothes. And I wanted all of those kids' clothes, but they were a little expensive, and I didn't want to pay full price. And so I wanted the discount. And then if you sold so many, then you got prizes. And I wanted all of those prizes. And the other thing that I really loved about promoting the kids' clothes was all my friends were having kids, and they really liked the clothes too. And so they wanted to get together and have girls' night, so our kids could have kind of a play date and try on the clothes. And so I loved the company, and I loved having get-togethers and getting together with friends, and the kids loved trying on the clothes, and then I loved having the clothes for the girls. And I love that I didn't pay full price for them, and I got this extra money, and I got purses. I want purses. I want an iPad. I want a trip to Mississippi. And so that was a lot of fun. I met all kinds of people. I was reconnected to people, but that company decided not to have the party planners anymore. And so it wasn't an option anymore. And so then I was like, I loved doing that. I love working at UK. I love the benefits and the pay that I get. But I love being an event planner. I do that a little bit in my job. And so I love having the reason to get together with my friends. And so I started looking for something else, and I found a jewelry company. And one of my friends was like, this is great, and I liked the jewelry. It was simple. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll try that. But I wasn't really in love with the products. Jewelry wasn't me. Couldn't really tell people what to put together, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. So as I was in the middle of that, I was at the pool, and I was actually looking for a way to get to the gym more. In college, I worked at Gold's Gym. I was the front desk greeter, and I loved going to the gym, being in the gym, talking to people. But once I had my girls, I couldn't find time to get to the gym. I'm running them to dance and to swim. I had to pick them up from daycare at a certain time. They have to be in bed early. And by the time I get them to bed, I really don't want to get back in the car and drive to the gym. I was trying to go on Saturday mornings, and that was the only day that I was going. And it was taking so much time to get them in the car. And then I'd get them all in the car, and somebody had to go to the bathroom, and then we had to get back out of the car. And by the time we got to the gym, I'm like, I could have been done with my workout by now. And so I was sitting at the pool, and my friend posted on Facebook her before and after pictures. And I sent her a message and said, what did you do? And she told me about the 21-day fix and the 30-minute-a-day workouts, and about Shakeology, and about meal plans, and about how I could join this challenge group. And so I was like, okay. I did some research, and then I was like, I'm going to try it. It's only 21 days. There's a 30-day money guarantee. So if I don't like it, I'll send the program and the shakes back. And so I joined the challenge group, and I thought about why I was doing it. I wanted more confidence. I wanted more energy. I wanted to lose the last 20 pounds from having my girls. And I wanted to rock a bikini at the pool. I was seeing these other moms, and I was like, how are they doing it? How, they must get to go to the gym all the time. Well, not necessarily. They may have known about 21-day fix too. So I was engaged throughout my first challenge group. I showed up every day on Facebook. I posted about my workouts on the challenge group. And I drank my shake every day. I followed my meal plan. It was July, and like I said, we were going to the pool. So I followed my meal plan probably about 85 to 90%. I was probably having a little too much alcohol than what the meal plan called for. But overall, I was following the program, and I was showing up, and like I said, I was engaging. And at the end of the first 21 days, I lost 5 pounds, and I could see a difference in how my clothes fit, and it felt great. And again, I love discounts. So when my friend Lindsay came back and asked me if I wanted a discount on the shakes, I, without hesitation, said yes. I knew I wanted to go into another challenge group, and I knew that I wanted to continue with the shakes, and I knew I didn't want to pay full price. I wanted that 25% off discount on the shakes, and I knew I was going to want other programs. And then she said, well, do you know anybody else that might want to join us in the next group? And so I was like, well, people are commenting at the pool about what I'm doing, so I can ask them as they comment and tell me, they're seeing a difference. And people are commenting on my Facebook pictures. So yeah, I can ask around. And so I started asking around, and people wanted to know how I was going to help them. And I was like, well, I work full time. I don't know that I can, have time to do these groups. And they were like, but we really want you to help us. You're so confident. You know what you're doing. You're familiar with the program, and we want you to take your experience and help us. And so I was like, okay, well, the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to create one of these groups, because I can't help everybody individually. And so my why went from just wanting the discount to helping multiple people, because it made me feel good. and because they were asking me for that help. And so, your why on why you start something, and as you progress through it, it changes a lot of times. And so I started doing the groups, and at the end of the groups, when people told me that I had helped them through the program, they had never done a program, that they had lost 5 pounds, and it was all because of me. That felt really good to me. Plus, I had lost another 5 pounds because it helped me stay more accountable to my goals. And so that was 2 years ago, and I've been doing a group every month since. And it does take a little bit of time, but again, it helps me to stay accountable. I co-host the groups with other friends. And my priorities and my values and my why have changed. I've read through the book by Chalene Johnson, Push, and as you're looking for your why, I really recommend that you pick up that book or go to her website and get her emails, because she gets you thinking about what is important in your life. What are your priorities? What do you value? What are your goals, and where do you want to be? And that helps to formulate your why. Some people become Beachbody coaches because they need more money. Some people, like I said, just want the discount. Some people see the prizes because we get different prizes every month. We have different vacations we can go on. And some people have never been to the beach or gotten to take an extravagant vacation. And so those are the things that they're really working for. Just like with some of the other businesses that I worked with before, one of my favorite things too is that I get to reconnect with people from elementary, middle school, high school, college, and I get to make all new friends through my challenge groups and through the Beachbody events. And like I said, it keeps me accountable. I've worked so hard to reach my goals. And, unfortunately, with health and fitness, you have to keep going. It's not something that you do and then you can stop. It becomes a lifestyle, and you have to keep doing it. Otherwise, you gain back in pounds what you had worked so hard to lose, or gain back the inches that you had lost. And so it's something that you just continuously have to do, continuously work on. And so having these groups and forming them each month really helps me to stay accountable and keep my health and fitness goals going, and I get to help other people with their goals. So that's just a little bit about my why, and about how you can find your why by just looking at what it is that you need. And again, like I said, I really recommend picking up the book Push. You can get it at Amazon. You can download it to your phone and read it from there. And like I said, Chalene does send out, she's got a 30-day challenge that is part of the Push book, and she'll send you an email every day and a video to talk about setting goals and helping with your fitness. And that's one of the things that I like to do in my challenge groups too, is to have people go through that book, because whether you're trying to set goals for yourself personally, for your fitness, or for a business, or for your career, it's a really great book to read, and the supplements that go along with are great activities that will help you throughout your life. So I hope that helps to explain a little bit about finding your why, and about how I have my why has changed over the years, and how I've switched with different businesses, and the reasons why I've switched, and how Beachbody and my whys with Beachbody have changed, and they'll continue to change as my kids get older and as different things come up in my life. So if you have any questions or any comments, you can comment below on this video, or you can send me or your coach that invited you to this coach sneak peek. You can send us a message and we will get back to you, but somebody else probably has the same question, so I really encourage you to comment below and post that question below so that we can answer it for everyone. So hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm happy to help you with your health and fitness, or your career, or your life goals in any way that I can.